Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back, Doki Doki Blue Skies. So, in the last episode, RMC's off.
Oh.
That might get me demonetized. This is the first 30 seconds of the video.
Oh no!
Quick!
Censor it, quick!
Quick, editing Zero. You know what to do.
Censor it.
For once in your life.
Do you even know how to censor things?
I'm just gonna get a censor beep. I'll figure it out, hopefully.
Hopefully
there's not text on the screen that says whoops. Anyway.
That wouldn't happen.
Last time, because I just get lazy. Last time, MC was an idiot. And he decided to bring Sayori over hang out with Sayori on Valentine's Day, the same day he invited Natsuki to come over, and was just like, why can't Sayori hang out with us? You know, it's for fun times. He's an idiot. So, and now he's suffering for that. I think that how bad did Valentine's Day go? Oh, no, it did go bad. Yeah, because last thing we said to Natsuki was she said that she doesn't want to be around us. She needs time to think, and then left. Okay. And so now we're working at our job, it seems, that we have to work because Natsuki stole things. Our MC's life kind of sucks, but part of it's his fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, majority of it is also just kind of shit, so, yeah. Alright, let us proceed. Come again. The customer walks out with their purchase. Honestly, as overwhelming as my first couple of hours were, I think I'm adapting pretty quickly. The owner even left me to stock shelves while he checked some stuff in the office. He showed me how to process orders, handle the cash and card payments, rotate and stock shelves. Crazy how much we covered in only an hour or so. I'm starting to think this old guy's kind of a genius. Only Natsuki could see me. See you be a cashier? If only my dad could see me now as a cashier, a part-time job. Like what? That's not really a.
So proud of myself.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's not really a proud moment. Especially considering it's not like you got hired here. You just kind of did this because you had to. I still haven't talked to her since she left yesterday. She hasn't responded to my texts or even read them. But maybe we do need to take some time to think. If it shook me up so much, can't imagine how she's feeling. As much as it pains me to say it, she's right. We need to learn to trust each other. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss her right now, though. A customer walking in draws me from my thoughts. Jeez, he must be a bodybuilder. He's massive. Welcome. How may I serve you today? Large man simply shrugs and grabs some protein bars from the shelf. He says nothing, just placing some cash on the counter before walking out. After counting it up, it comes up to exact cash. Well, that was rude. I sigh, going back to my work. At least I would, but something pink catches my eye outside the store. Also, what do you mean that was rude? That was fine. Who cares? He could be paid. If that guy didn't want to talk, he didn't want to talk.
Yeah.
Also, I know who this guy is. Natsuki? I know that hairstyle anywhere. I come up from behind the counter and quickly make my way to the door. That's her, alright. She must be checking up on me my first day. I can't see her anymore. Typical. Must have bolted the moment I saw her. I'm assuming that large man was her father.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know her father was swole.
Swole.
Fucking swole ass man, bro. It was actually her big sister, Buffsuki. Little did we know, Buffsuki's just Natsuki, just related to Natsuki. She can move pretty quickly when she wants to. I just hope she's not in trouble again. As much as I wish she had stayed, I don't want to push the issue. It's enough to know that she's come to see me. That's a good sign, right? It helps that I hasn't been too busy today. Not that I know what busy is, huh? There's a thought. I wonder what would happen if it got busy. I would come to regret these words. As every retailer knows, and as I would soon find out, you have nothing to fear but a gigantic rush. I can hear you clicking back there.
Apologies.
What?
Said my apologies.
My apologies. I made a severe lapse in judgment.
Yeah.
So, when will you be home? Sometime in early March. The conference ends before that, but I still have to travel back home. International flights take forever. We used to get frequent flyer miles, right? Yeah, one of the few upsides. Oh, and before I forget, how did your first day go? It went pretty well. The boss really seems to like me. Well, I hope you know I'm very proud of you. Even if it's only 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday, it'll give you valuable life experience. Yeah, it was great. I learned how to sort cash, stock shelves, and rotate stock. He even left me on my own for half an hour. Wait, what? Does he only works on Sundays? Oh, 3 hours a week on a Sunday. That's the right way to say that, right? He does work weekly.
What does that mean?
That means he works weekly plus Sunday, I'm pretty sure. Because he has to work he has to total up 2 to 3 hours a week. Every week he has to total up to 2 or 3 hours. And I'm assuming she means on a Sunday, meaning that Sunday isn't a day off.
That in context, that makes absolutely no sense when you read it. 2 or 3 hours a week on Sunday.
No, it meant what you thought it meant. It does mean he only works on Sunday? It really means he only works 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday? That's not really that bad.
Yeah, what?
That's extremely manageable.
Yeah, it is. If I had to wait, if I would totally have a job like this, if I only had to work 1 day of the week and only sit there for 2 or 3 hours.
He only has to work 2 or 3 hours on Sunday, and that's it? That's really easy. That's how jobs work, guys. That is not how most jobs work.
It is not. Yeah, what?
Most jobs, you work way more than just on a Sunday.
You work like pretty much. You work like almost every day of the week for like 5 to 8 hours.
He's working 2 or 3 and only on Sunday. Granted, it's probably because he's a minor. But even then, he's 18. Probably because he's in school.
He's not a minor.
It's probably because he's in school. There are different laws when they're in school. So that's probably why.
Wait, but it said that the guy said that he starts on Monday. He was like, you start on Monday. What does that mean?
He starts on Monday.
What is this sentence? Is this a plot hole already?
This is a plot hole already. You start on Monday, works on Sunday. Yeah, wait a minute. I think we had it the first time. I think chat's got it wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
I think chat's got it wrong. I don't know. Because how dare you question the consistency of the mod? We're about to spend 3 minutes dissecting this. Okay.
It doesn't. It looks like a typo.
It does.
If it's only 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday. That makes no sense.
It's only 2 or 3 hours a week.
Without
the Sunday shouldn't be there. It should just be even if it's only 2 or 3 hours a week. Why are they saying Sunday? Because when they say on a Sunday, that makes it sound like he only works 2 or 3 hours on Sundays. Yeah. And he just doesn't work at all. That makes it sound like he has to get 2 or 3 hours a week, but he only has Sunday.
2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday. What?
That doesn't make sense. I swear that doesn't make sense. You do Sayori's route. I said I was going to do the routes like some other point. I wasn't going to do it like instantly after Natsuki's. And will you censor nudity? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
You kind of have to, right? Because
we'll see what happens.
Unless you get like a black bar ready.
We get a gamble.
Oh God.
We're gonna gamble, boys.
What are you gonna do if there's boobies on the screen?
Bro, we
just
hurry.
Get banned.
We just hurry.
I don't think that's.
I don't think you're gonna get banned. The Witcher 3 has boobies at some point, and that's not a banned game. I think it depends how long the boobs are on screen. We'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. Maybe that paragraph makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I know now this entire part is probably going to be filled with people in the comments explaining what that was.
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours a week. 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday. So does that mean he works every day of the week, including Sunday, or on Sunday he gets overtime? Exactly. We don't know. It could mean either or. It could mean that he works every day, including Sunday. Like she means like and Sunday, or she means he only works 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday. Well, maybe she's saying even if it's only, look at that. Only 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday. So that means he's only working Sundays? That's what it sounds like.
Wait, it could be a figure of speech.
Maybe.
Even if it's only 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday, like as a figure of speech, you know, people say like on a Sunday as a figure of speach.
Let's just
maybe that could be what it is.
Let's just continue for now.
It just was in a very bad place.
Alright, back up from your mic, Missy.
I'm sorry.
You got closer because we're like, wait!
I'm yelling, I'm sorry.
You got closer to yell.
I don't know why I do that. I have
that's
habit
backwards.
Of, like, putting my mic down so I can sound better, but then I end up yelling.
Yeah, it was great. I learned how to sort cash, stock shells, rotate. Oh yeah, he left him alone for half an hour. Not even that special. Left you alone for 30 minutes. I practically hear my mom smile from the other end of the line. And he's got a great deal of faith in you. If you prove yourself, you might even have a decent job after you finish school. If not an excellent reference. I wish you luck. Here's hoping your next shift goes as well as your first. Thanks, Mom. Alright, sweetie. My cab is here. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Love you too, Mom. See ya. Click. Wow, that took longer than I expected. When my mom was last home, we both made an agreement. Every Saturday, we would call each other and just talk about life for like half an hour. It worked out really good so far. It was the closest I've been to my mother since the divorce. On an emotional level, physically, she's in Europe. Anyway, we talked for almost 2 hours today. You had to get up early to help set up a meeting with a buyer. We're gonna go to brunch. Speaking of which, I've been craving pancakes for the last 2 hours. A weird craving, especially considering it's almost 9 on a Saturday night. I guess it was all that brunch talk that Mom was doing. Regardless, I'm hungry. After rummaging around in the cabinets, I managed to find some leftover pancake mix. Perfect. Who's knocking at my door at 9 a.m.?
9 p.m.
Oh, p.m.? Did he say p.m.? I thought he said a.m. My bad.
Why would
he
think
said 9 on a Saturday night.
9?
After I said 9 a.m., I was like, wait, why is it so dark anyway? And I was like, oh, it is 9 p.m. What the? Is someone at my door? It's a Saturday night. What could this possibly be? I'll go over to the door and open it. Oh, it's exit music.
Oh.
Well, this isn't how you greet people at the door.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
What? This is not the right line to say. What the fuck?
That reaction.
This is like a screenshot moment.
That reaction is not the right reaction. He just
really
says it
not.
so quickly.
What the fuck?
It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I haven't heard from Natsuki in 2 days. Ever since she told me she needed some time. And now... Natsuki, what happened to you? Before she even put together a full sentence, she falls to her knees, crying. I kneel down to give her a hug. No! She pushed me away, causing me to fall onto my back. Ow! I prop myself up and look back at her, confused to no end. Once again, she starts crying. Do you want to come inside? Without looking up at me, she nods her head yes. I slowly extend out my hand for her, which she hesitantly takes and stands up. It's here that I get a good look at her, and what I see sends waves of anger and fear shooting through me. The bruised eye, the blood leaking from her nose, the scrapes on her face. I walk her into the living room where she takes a seat on the couch. I'm gonna go get you some water and a clean towel. She nods her head, all the while facing away from me. Biting my lip, I suppress the feeling welling up inside me to pull her close. My body feels like it's in a state of numbness and shock as I meander through the kitchen. What? How did this happen? I know I have to be careful around Natsuki, but my god, seeing her like this. Here. Hand her the towel and glass. Places the water on the table and wipes her face with the towel. Thanks. I sit down next to her. She stopped bawling, but she's still sniffling, and her face is a mess of tears. When she's done, she puts the towel on the table and grabs the glass. I sit next to her awkwardly as she drinks the entire glass in one gulp. What are you supposed to say in a situation like this? Are you okay? Yeah, okay now. It still hurts though. Your, eye? She nods. You want ice? She nods. Alright, I'll, be right back. Yeah, I don't know. Saying, are you okay? Probably isn't the best to say. So, you alright there? Bro, you good? So, like, I don't know if are you okay is the best option here. Learn from Terry Bogard's fucking school of asking if people are fine.
Bro, I see that you have a bloody nose and your eyes all fucked up, but are you okay?
Yeah. Like, what the heck? Here, take this. Nasu quickly snatches it and holds it up to her eye. Thanks. Are you okay to talk? Natsuki clenches her fists in anger, but then she takes a deep breath and relaxes. I'm sorry. Or? I'm lying to you. Her voice starts to crack as tears well up in her eyes. Hey, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. No, you deserve to know. You know I said my parents got a divorce? Yeah? They didn't. Zero. My mom is dead. Oh. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. She died in a car crash when I was 13. My dad couldn't handle it. They ran the shop together. We all did. Money was always a bit tight, but it got so much worse after Mom. Dad was so stressed out, so he started drinking again. He's so mean now. Always yelling and stuff. Wasn't always like this. Okay, so you and your dad are in a tough spot. I get that, and I'm sorry. Did he do this to you? Natsuki averts her eyes. It's obvious she doesn't want to answer the question. But she still nods her head. That's why she hasn't been wanting to do anything physical. Jeez, Natsuki. I'm sorry. Maybe we should call the police. No! Do not call the police. Oh, hey, calm down. I was just... No, I don't care. Never say that again. Natsuki, you're in danger. If you even think about calling, I will break up with you on the spot. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just don't call the cops. He's a good person, I swear. This is just a one-time thing, I promise. Let's just leave this behind us, okay? Natsuki. Zero, it's gonna be even harder if we get the police involved. There's enough going on as it is. I sigh. If you insist. Natsuki breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you. I'm assuming you don't want to go back home. I really should. Natsuki. But I doubt he'll care if I came back tonight. I don't want to go back either. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can have my bed. I'll take the couch. No, it's fine. I'll take the couch. You sure? Yes, it's your bed anyway. Alright, it's your decision. There's food in the kitchen if you want. Is there anything else you need? I'm good. Alright. I'll, see you in the morning. Night. Night. I walked back up to my room. Jeez. This day really took a turn out of nowhere. I would have comforted Natsuki more, but I just didn't know what to say. Well, I doubt many people in my situation wouldn't know what to say. Besides, it didn't seem like she wanted me around. I can't really blame her for that, though. I never would have thought it was this bad. Looking back on it, though, it's so obvious. No duh, she doesn't want to get physical. Her dad beats her, for God's sake. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around that. I just can't believe it's true. It seems so strange, weird, outlandish even. And even though you hear about this stuff happening in the news, you just never think it would happen to someone you actually know. What's actually happening? What exactly am I supposed to do? I honestly thought that going to the police was the best option. That only pissed off Natsuki. Why does she not want help? I don't get it. I don't get any of this. Ugh, I need sleep. Honestly, I kind of like how they handled that. In a way, they handled it better than in a way, they handled it better than how most things handle it. Because, I mean, I know everyone's like, why didn't you just call the police? It's like, well, clearly it's supposed to be that her dad isn't entirely a bad person. It's not like exit music where it's like, nah, she should probably call the police. Like, he clearly has no redeeming qualities about him to the point where it's like, should probably call the police. This one, at least Natsuki doesn't want to call the police because it's still her father. It's like, she doesn't want to call the police on her dad. She doesn't want to lose her dad and her mom. So it's like, it kind of makes sense why she's so upset with it. And even then, but like Natsuki's like, he's a good guy and he beats her. Well, that's how abuse victims are, Elvis. That's how abuse victims act.
Yeah.
They can't just instantly hate the person who beats them. Usually they're not totally right in the mind when the person they love beats them. Like, it's not as simple as just being like, I don't like you anymore. She's probably afraid of her life will be fucked over. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's something, they handled this pretty well. And I like that MC is being very relatable in the sake where he's like, I don't know what to do. He's like, I don't know why I can't call the police. But other people can, so I can judge them. I don't know. I still feel like the way Natsuki acts is realistic. If Natsuki was just straight up like, yeah, arrest my father, that's not realistic. Because that shows she didn't give two fucks about her father. If she was able to instantly turn against him like that, then clearly she didn't care about her dad. So it's like, they're actually handling it pretty well. I'll give them credit for that. They're handling this well. Wait, in exit music, MC doesn't even think about calling the police. Yeah, in the original. In Redux, it's mentioned at least.
Yeah. They give a reason as to why they don't, but it still doesn't make that much sense.
That one's still kind of, yeah, it's iffy.
Yeah.
There are some daughters like that too. There are, but there are also some that aren't. So it's still kind of like, it's understandable. It's also understandable where, like I said, she doesn't have a mom. If she had a mom still, then yeah, she could probably easily just be like, I'm going with my mom. But her mom's dead. So now she's like, I don't want to lose my dad too. So yeah, it's like she's kind of in a shitty situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so far, it's a pretty good route. I don't say it's been anything bad by any means. It hasn't done anything criminally horrible. Doesn't she have other family members? Probably not that she knows of. Excuse me, Sensei? Ah, Zero. How are you doing? I'm alright. You sure? You don't sound alright. Well, I'm mostly alright. Something wrong? It's just high school stuff. Ah, I see. Here, sit down. I've got the period off. Let's talk this out. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Sakurai sits back down into his seat, and I take the seat adjacent from him. He reaches into his desk and pulls out a soda can. He had a soda can in his desk? Well, that's probably warm as fuck, Sakurai.
Ew.
I was like, ew. Sakurai had warm soda in his desk. Probably all flat.
Huh?
You keep soda in your desk? Lucky. It's not lucky, it's all flat!
It's flat.
I was drinking.
Okay.
That's why that silence was there. Don't worry, chat. I'm alive.
No, he's not.
I noticed I needed to drink. When they mentioned soda, I was like, I'm also thirsty. Glug,
You're really
glug,
bad
glug.
at timing those. You always time them when like no one else is talking, or you time them when someone asks.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Monica, talk! I'll go.
Quick!
Yeah, you were talking at the time. Thought he died, Loki. It's okay, man. I'm alive. Indeed. We both laugh at Sakurai's quip. Was his quip indeed? That's not a quip. So, what's been bothering you? Oh, because I said he was lucky, and he said indeed. Alright, that was a quip. Pretty good, Sakurai. Pretty good. Sakurai's unironically the best character. He is the best character. So, what's been bothering you? Well... I think about it. It might be a bit... you know... personal? Yeah. Well, only share what you're comfortable sharing. Alright? It's just relationship problems. Oh, right. High school relationships. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. It's interesting. That's one word for it. I've been in my fair share of relationships, though. Especially in high school. Granted, they all failed miserably, but that's besides the point. Oh. Well, that's upsetting. Sakurai, no. How dare they dump you, Sakurai? You are a Chad. If you want my honest advice, it's that communication is key. If you have problems with the relationship, tell her that. Won't she just get pissed at me? Well, no, not if you say the right thing. Doesn't that apply to, like, everything about relationships? Yeah, that is true. Well, if you really have problems, then say something. I don't really know if I should say something, though. She's in a bit of a tough spot right now, and... Oh, okay. I think I get what you're saying. You don't have to keep going if you don't want to. I nod my head. I'm not gonna push you any more than I already have. But as a teacher and adult, I'll say this. If push comes to shove, Zero, go to an adult. I know how basic and stupid that sounds, trust me. But you're only a kid. Don't think you can handle everything on your own. I was just like you, thought I didn't need any help at all, that I could handle everything on my own. I learned the hard way that wasn't true. Really? Yes, really. High school hasn't changed much. Except now they pay the teachers even less. Well, I mean, look around. This school is kinda cheap. It's a public school, of course it is. It's nicer where I went. Really? Where'd you go? I went to a private school, believe it or not. Never liked the teachers, to be honest. That's part of why I became a teacher. I wanted to be the opposite of what my teachers were. Sorry for going off on a tangent like that. I guess it just slipped out. That's alright. I'm glad you became a teacher, though. One of my favorites, to be honest. Thanks, Zero. Don't tell anyone this, but you're one of my favorite students. Aha! Teachers do have favorites! No duh. Despite what we all say, we all do have favorites. And least favorites. Mike? That's not for you to know, mister. Obviously teachers have favorites, they just can't say them. Teachers always have favorites. What time is it? 2 minutes. Till? I've got another student coming in for help halfway through this period. You should probably get back to lunch. Yeah, probably. Alright, well, have a good weekend, Sensei. You too, Zero. Remember what we talked about. And do your homework. Fine. I love that guy. Whoa! We're on Natsuki route, not Sakurai route.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Calm down. There you go. Just before you get boop.
Huh?
What?
What are you talking about?
I was supposed to talk about Sakurai saying I love that guy.
You like were really so quiet for a while, and then you just randomly start talking to him again.
I was reading chat.
Wow, bad streamer.
And then I saw Elvis say I missed this man, and I was like, Jesus Christ, everyone's simping for Sakurai.
He's alright.
He's alright!
Uh-huh.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah.
He's alright?
Yeah.
Well, that's upsetting. Monica just thinks Sakurai's alright.
Yeah, he's alright.
What happened to my Z, sad face? It's there for me, Super.
Maybe it's just not loaded. So it's just being dumb.
I don't know, Sakurai seems kind of bland. How dare you! Sakurai is clean! Also,
Sakurai's not important to the story. So.
Also, you're right, it's a meme. But I like the character. I like what he stands for. Obviously, he's not meant to be something entirely interesting.
I like what he stands for. He's a teacher.
I like that he's like an adult that gives advice. I like what his character is.
Yeah.
King Z, who's your favorite? My favorite what? Gotta be more specific. He's like an actual human being you can talk to. Or a sight in this school. As I turn away and walk towards the doorway, a familiar face comes around the corner. Oh, who? Who is this?
What? You don't remember this girl?
Oh, right. She's the girl who we talked to. They said familiar like I really knew her. Hey, Zero. What's up, Shiori? Going to a teacher? And you are? Going to lunch. Ooh, with that pink-haired girl, huh? That's the one. Is she your girlfriend? Yep. Wow, really? Yeah, is that surprising? A little bit, yeah. Hey.
She's like, damn it!
Just messing with you. Good for you, though. I can't get a guy for the life of me. If it makes you feel any better, I have no idea how Natsuki fell for me. Maybe it's just luck, you know? Something like that. Anyway, I've got to get going. So I'll see you around. Bye. In chat. My favorite in chat? I don't know. You guys are going to have to fight for that one.
It's me. I'll be in chat right now.
You're not in chat. You don't count.
I'm gonna be in chat
I
right
can't
now.
say you're my favorite.
Why?
Because that's cheating.
It's the cop answer. You don't have to say anybody else.
I don't know who's my favorite. It's Wednesday, though, guys.
Wednesday?
Yeah, horny high school guys looking for cute girls is hard to come by. Well, she said a good guy. Listen, she didn't say a guy. She said a good... No, wait, she said I can't get a guy. Never mind. If she said a good guy, that would make sense, but,
I think she's blind.
Yeah, she's just saying a guy. I don't know. If she just wants a guy, that's really easy, yeah. It's really easy. Just find a guy. Libby pays you the most. That's not love, Holly. Yeah, Libertina doesn't love me. Libertina just pays me.
Oh.
It's like, does your boss of your job love you? Just because they pay you?
But Libertine isn't your boss.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, just because someone gives you money doesn't mean they pay. Someone could give you money, then say, I hate you, you know?
Why would they give you money then?
I don't know.
That's just them being stupid.
Maybe they're doing it as like a way to like, so that they don't seem like a bad person. They're like, so you can't get mad at me because I gave you money. You can't be mad at me.
This is spite money.
Yeah, this is money. I was like, it's like, I was say, like, just because someone gives you money doesn't mean they like you.